What is up, my dudes? Today we have a new tutorial on a move called the lock roll. Here it is. That's it. There's many. Here, let me actually lock it. It is the locked roll. There's many different variations. You can do index rolls, Y2K rolls, orbits, lots of stuff. I'm going to get into that, but here is a slow-mo. Alrighty, so for this move, what you're going to want to start out by locking the knife. It's called a locked roll. You actually don't have to lock the knife like I did earlier, but it's definitely easier if you have it locked. So let me lock this. Knife is locked. You're going to start out by putting your two fingers on the knife like this. And your goal here is to find the balance point. So to do that, you're going to put your two fingers like this, and you're going to move them together. Wherever they meet, that's the balance point. So on my knife, the balance point is right about there. So once I have that point identified, right, it's the point where the knife balances, I'm going to pick a spot on about maybe an inch. It depends on the length of your knife. You'll have to find the right spot yourself, and once you get a feel for it, you'll just know where it is. For me, it's about an inch from the balance point, maybe an inch towards the pivots. Once you're there, you're going to want to pinch the knife between your thumb and index finger. We're going to be starting with the thumb roll, the basic locked thumb roll. Anyways, so you're going to pinch the knife right about there. So the balance, so just to refresh here, you find the balance point right about there, move about an inch away and pinch between your thumb and index finger. So now it's time for the roll. So this one's going to be kind of hard to explain. I'm going to put the knife down for a sec. What you're going to do is when it's pinched, you do kind of a circular motion with your hand. It's not so much a twist and a spin. There's a little bit of that, but it's mostly a push around. So of course, it's kind of hard to tell what I'm doing when I have no knife in my hand. But if you watch me do this here, I'm going to do a little bit of a slight twist and a push and a circular motion. So you can see I kind of do a little bit of a whew, and that one was kind of slow, but you can see I do a little bit of a push, and it kind of pushes the knife around, and it spins around my finger, and then I do a catch right in the same spot. Well, it's not actually in the same spot. You catch a little bit lower, closer to the balance point, so you usually have to readjust. But, so once again, find the balance point, move your fingers maybe an inch away, pinch between your thumb and index finger, and you're going to do a push and a little bit of a circular motion. So you do a little bit of a push. You can see I kind of messed it up there, but you get a little bit of a spin. There you go. That's the basic thumb roll, right? The thumb locked roll. You can also do this trick in the opposite direction. So if I hold the knife this way now, so all I've done is I've swapped the knife. You still find the balance point. You move your fingers maybe an inch the other direction. You can still do the trick. It's the exact same trick. So you just do a little bit of a push. I was right. I was just in the wrong spot slightly there. But you can see you can do the same roll in the other direction as well. And it's the exact same trick. You just do a little bit of a push, a little bit of a twist. Now, if you're probably trying this right now, your knife is probably flying all over the place. If you're anything like me when you learn this, your knife's flying all over the place. You have no idea what's going on. You're probably stabbing yourself. You're probably not having a good time. What I recommend you do is if you get a pen. So to start this trick, if you use a pen when you start, it will make things much safer and easier for you. And it's basically the exact same trick, except with a pen, it's actually harder. The shorter the object you use, the harder the trick is going to be. So it's the exact same thing. So you find the balance point, usually in a pen, it's right about in the middle. This one, because it's shorter, you have to go quite a bit farther away, maybe 2 inches away from the balance point. And you're going to do the same thing. So you pinch between your thumb and index finger, you do a little push and a catch. So you can see it's harder with a pen. It is harder with a pen. Let me get a better pen. This pen is a little bit better. It's a little bit heavier. Okay. Let me see if I can actually get it here. There we go. Whew. Yeah, so you can see I'm doing it there. You see how it goes much faster, it's much harder. If you can flip a pen, you can flip a knife. The knife is way easier because it's heavier. The handles are farther apart. So if you're in school or at work or whatever and you have a pen, just practice doing this little push, this little spin kind of thing. So you see, it's harder, but once you can do it with a pen, you can do it with anything. Now, if you saw earlier, I was doing lots of different rolls. Like I was doing orbit rolls, index rolls, all kinds of stuff, right? So those tricks are the exact same. So the spot you're going to grab, the balance point, it's all the same stuff. So for example, for the index roll, find the balance point, maybe an inch away, pinch between your two fingers, and you're just going to do a little bit of a circular motion. Exact same thing. So you can see I kind of had it going there. Let me try one more time here. Up. And one more go here. Let's do it. Whew. There we go. So you see, got it. So that's it. So really, once you know one of these rolls, they're all the same. It's all in that little circular motion. So the orbit usually goes backwards around your thumb. So this one's a little bit of a different direction, but the trick still works the exact same. And once you get good, you can practice it without it even latched at all, which is just kind of cooler, easier to do. After you land a trick, you know, whew, whew, around it goes. Yeah, so that's it. Hope you liked this one. Practice with a pen. If you're at work, at school, whatever, you can do this one anywhere, which is awesome. And also, you can do this with all kinds of things. You can do it with bananas. You can do it with calculators. You can flip. Once you have this weird spin around, you can flip all kinds of things. So, yeah, learn this one. It's cool. Thanks for watching, and bye.